Now I'm going to show you a very powerful feature of GMP. We call it the hosts control panel. By clicking this button here or icon here, you have the control panel opened. And as you can see, there are so many controls you can manipulate here. As a pro user, and you will have access to this panel. On the first row here, you can admit automatically, check on uncheck, admit guests automatically. What does it do? It just clicks for you whenever in Google Meet, whenever there's a new user outside of your domain tries to join the meeting, it will ask for your permission. So you just don't, sometimes you invite outside guests and you don't want to just click the admit button one by one. You can have this checked automatically. You will admit user, allowing user coming into the room without you doing anything. Join meeting automatically. So basically, once this is turned on, when you in the waiting room right away, it will automatically join you the meeting instead of you need clicking on the join button. So these two are automation functionality you can enjoy by turning on or off as you will. And now these are very powerful button sets. These buttons can manipulate availability of Google Meet features as well as GMP features. For example, if you don't want the emoji to be popping up, you don't want people to use emoji, you can turn this off by enabling disable emoji button. Okay, so basically you disable, when this turns on, it disabled emoji. However, you as a host still be able to access emoji. See, you can click the emoji, still works. Now I switch to another window, which is also a user in this meeting. You can see this is just a regular user. It doesn't have a pro access. And if you click, if you try to, now this user tries to click on these emojis, nothing happens, right? So you would turn off emojis, all the features for other people in the meeting, but not yourself, okay? You still can perform these actions without any issues, okay? You can disable buzz chat. Okay, this chat, we're talking about Google Meet chat. Okay, let's take a look. This is before I turn off. I go to another window and you can see I can chat here, right? I can chat here. Okay, so now I go back to the host window. I turn off chat. Okay, you can see the notification has chat has been suspended. If I go back to this window, you can see the chat input, the text box disappeared. I'm not able to chat anymore in this case, right? Without the text box, you can't chat anymore. So as well, you can disable anything, disable messenger. GMP comes with a messenger. It's a free feature. A lot of people using it. However, if you think there's too much communication going on and you want to disable, you can disable it. Okay, so now you go to your chat window, you will see it's disabled, grayed out. If you take a look, of this regular users window, take a look of the chat window. You can see that there's nothing you can do about it because all these boxes are disabled. Okay, you can't enter anything. So it goes to many other things. You can even disable screen sharing. So if I turn this on, for example, I turn this on, disable screen sharing. What does it do? It takes away your presentation button. So for other users, okay, so you will, as a host, you still have present now button here. But for other users, you can see that button is there no more. Okay, so as well as you can turn off the mute and the remove. What does that mean? We receive so many reports that people are muting each other and removing each other. So they don't supposed to do that, and that will cause a lot of chaos. So that's why we have these buttons. So once these buttons are turned on, so other users don't have ability to mute you or mute other users or remove other users. Okay, so we're taking away the features from other users in this meeting room. Okay, now if for example I can't mute this person anyway, see, you used to have a mute button and the remove button here when I hover over some other user, but these buttons are gone. So I can't, as other user cannot remove or mute other users. Okay, of course you can decide. There's so many disable features here, so you can decide to disable all of them. So basically we're saying there's no interaction. You see the microphone has been disabled. Now I'll go back to this user. This user doesn't have microphone anymore, so this user will not be able to even talk. Okay, so these features are very powerful, and please use them when needed. Otherwise, all these we're taking away so many features from other users. Of course, you can enable them all. Okay, by just simple one click. If everything, yeah, so everything we put back, you can see now present now is here, microphone is back, go to chat box is back. Okay, so also coming to this section, this is another very nice feature we have. As a pro user, you are able to share some of your access to non-pro users. For example, whiteboard. If you want to collaborate with another user who doesn't have pro license on whiteboard, you can do that here. So you select the whiteboard feature and select the user you want to work with. For example, GMP user. GMP user doesn't have whiteboard access. If you can see, there's nothing. All the buttons are grayed out. There's nothing. You can only see your drawing, see the pro user's drawing, but not be able to participate in the drawing. However, now if I say select whiteboard, select the GMP user, select a duration of in minutes, maximum 5 minutes. So for example, I select a 1 minute. Basically, what the setting means that give the GMP user whiteboard access for 1 minute. I authorize. Okay. Once this is authorized, if I go back to the GMP users panel, you can see that there's notification informing GMP users that you have 1 minute access. So now take a look. You can draw as a GMP non-pro user. Now you can collaborate with a host and draw on the board, right? So this is pretty cool, right? So you can authorize some of the features. For example, now after 1 minute, this feature will be disabled again for GMP user, right? So because that's a setting we have configured. So if you take a look, yeah, it's 1 minute, right? So and there's a countdown, the countdown of this seconds, right? So basically at the one time you can authorize one feature to one user. Okay, of course you can authorize multimedia access, avatar access, Bravo access. These 4 features you're able to just authorize other users to have them for duration of time, duration of your selection. Okay. So this is this feature. So we move on to these buttons. Mute all user. For example, you have too many noises. Some people you don't know what this disturbance coming from. One of users is having static noise. You don't know who's generating that noise, who's giving the noise to the room. So this is where you mute all users. Once you mute all users, everybody's microphone turns off. Okay, Also, same thing goes to the cameras. Sometimes you just don't want to have everybody's camera on for some reason. You can turn them off as well. Okay, disconnect all. Disconnect all is when, for example, this is a class, right? So this class time 4 p.m. It's time to go home. So and still people hang on. So this is you as a teacher or the host. You just want to just get rid of everyone. So you just click this. I don't want to do that. If I click this, the other users will be disconnected. Well, yeah, we could do that. Try that and see. Disconnect. As you can see, 2 of them all left right now, right? So if I go, yeah, they all left. So they were forced to leave in this case, okay? So I join back the main, so for other demo. Okay, so they're joining back. Yes, they can join back with this feature. Disable entry. So this is a very, how do I say this? This is a very special feature where you want to reject people join your meeting. For example, this is a classroom, and now it's already past the time you should attend, and a class is in session, so you don't want anybody to disturb you. You turn this on. Once this turned on, anybody who is late will not be able to join. They will be disconnected. Okay, as long as they have GMP installed, they will be disconnected once you have this checked in. I will turn it on. I can turn this on now. Nobody can join this meeting. So yeah, so I don't want to try that, but just to verbally explain to you, this is how it works. Hide names. This is a brand new feature. We got a user requested that to hide all participants' names because they want to record the meeting, but due to privacy concern, they cannot record a meeting because of the names on the screen. Okay, so some of the meeting so this is really this valid privacy concern. So this is a feature where you turn off the names. Once it's turned off the name, you can see everybody lost their names. So okay, no names anymore. Even people join who leaves, people leave, they don't have those, all these notifications are gone. So you don't see any name anymore. So now you can have a good recording without any personal information leaked. And this will protect people's privacy. This is a brand new feature. Thank you for suggesting this feature. Okay, so this can be turned on and off as well. You can turn it on, all the names coming back. Okay, this is a ban user. This is a pretty extreme scenario. It's a little different between the ban and the disable entry. Disable entry just rejecting you from coming back into the meeting. However, this is not banning you. You still can try. Then if I turn this on, you can come in. But ban is different story. Ban is you can select a user. For example, let's try this anyways. I'm gonna ban GMP user, okay? For duration of I selected 5 minutes. What does that mean? Let's try that and see. I select 5 minutes, I ban this user. GMP user is not behaving, so I want to ban this user. See what happens. This is a GMP users window, okay? So I switch back to the host window. I click ban user. What happens right away? This user is disconnected from this meeting. It has a log saying, I give the GMP user 5 minutes timeout from this time to this time. Now switch back to the GMP users window. You can see now this user has been disconnected. Let's try to rejoin. As you can see, now GMP user doesn't have any buttons to click to join. There's no way the GMP user can come in until after 5 minutes, which is the timeout as we set. Okay, so that's how this ban user works. And one saying it should be pro user should be aware of it being that this feature once the ban started, you cannot reverse, because this action cannot be canceled. Okay, so for example, you ban somebody for today, so this whole day this user will not be able to access this specific meeting anymore. However, yes, they can attend other meetings, not this meeting after today. So maximum you can ban somebody for a day. Following day, the user will be able to coming back in again. Okay, so use with caution. So with you have to know how it works, and there's no we cannot once it's been set, that's it. Okay, so you have to wait for the time to pass before this user can join again. Okay, that these are currently the feature we have. We continue to add more features. Thank you for watching.